Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Welcome back to Papa Boris playing Dumpster Fire on Wheels. My god, that last scenario. Every mistake I could have made, I possibly made. My god. Well, anyway, it's time to press on the road through Xin-Shalast. Let's see. This one, on regular, the villain is not in a location deck. When you close a location, he uses his power and deals some damage to you. And actually not you, I think it's to a random person. And then at the end of the day, when you defeat your X henchman, where X is the number of players, that henchman is banished instead of being fought, and then you actually fight the villain instead. It's kind of a weird setup. On the higher difficulty, I'm sure there's some bullshit, but it's not showing that here because of the scrolling bug, which I think is a hilarious UI bug that I cannot believe Obsidian hasn't been able to fix. And we're onwards. God, I wish I had taken more allies. I needed those damn lizards that make you succeed at your survival checks. Okay, we have 5 fewer cards, extra monster in each location. Pretty tough. When you encounter henchmen, roll 2d6. Oh, God. Increase the difficulty of all checks by that number for the... Okay, so that includes, of course, the check to close the location as well as the check to defeat the henchmen. So that's fucking awesome. Anyway, there's Glorofex. He deals damage... to a random person at an occupied location. So not an occupied open location, just any occupied location, and pretty much deals 1d4 plus 1 electricity damage. If you can make a ridiculous acrobatics check, which really nobody in the game can make trivially, you take the minimum of that. So it's pretty tough to have that being tossed around. And these guys, we're not gonna see the last of them. They begin the shit parade of just dealing out tons of damage all the time. Well, I've got a Sahedron ring in my party. And I've got a ring of protection, and I've got some Sahedron medallions. I took some extra armors. I might be okay with the situation. Now, this time we do have a new location, the Hepteric Locus, so Banes are harder by 5. And then you also have to make a Strength or Melee 14 check, which is, you know, a bit of a challenge. Keep in mind that's 14 plus 2d6. So Amiri's going to have to do that. I think she's the only one who can reliably get that done. Ezrin, of course, goes to the academy. We'll put Sela. Actually, I think I'm going to put Sela at the temple. She's actually more reliable at picking up the blessings than Kira is. And then, shoot, the Mountain Peak. The Mountain Peak. Crap, I really want Amiri at the Mountain Peak. Because that is kind of her jam. This is like all Amiri all the time. I mean, I want Amiri doing this guard tower too, because I don't want people fighting bandit henchmen all the time. God. Strength or melee 14. I mean, I guess Sela's okay at that as well. All right, we're going to have Amiri do the Mountain Peak. We'll have her moving in and out of it from the town square. This place, I guess, Kira can do. And we'll have Harsk do... Shoot, I guess he'll fight some bandit henchmen. I don't know. There's not that many places for people to go. And they got to go somewhere. All right, so we'll try it like this. See what happens. This is actually pretty tough with all the damage being tossed around and the layout. Kind of a tricky situation. The extra monster in each place doesn't help. Oh, look. There's the extra monster. God damn it, that's so annoying. Yep, that's the wild card power for you. Making my life difficult. Now, this is Achakak. And I actually don't have any weapons. So I'm going to have to punch this guy to death. Should I use Greater Aid? It feels bad to use Greater Aid just because... This is such a good card, 2d6 on a check, and we really need to make some difficult checks. Let's see what happens if I Poog. Let's do an Iomade, because that recharges 97%. That's good enough, I'll take it. Alright, and then should I spend some blessings to keep exploring? I think so. I think that's probably worth it. Mass Strength is not worth it, so I'm not going to try to get it. And I'm going to use all these rechargeable blessings. I mean, I guess I could have taken that power feat to make them shuffled back into my deck, but it's fine. All right, here we got a blessing picked up. You can bury any card or make the divine check. Let me think about this. As tempting as it is to bury a card, I think I'd actually rather just make the check. Because it's not a difficult check. I auto-succeed if I flip a card. I did lose a weapon, but it's not the end of the world. I'm okay with punching things to death. Now let's go ahead and use the Blessing of Gorbachev to keep going. Hey, look, there's the henchman. Alright, so this henchman is harder by 2d6, only harder by 5, which is good because I'm punching it with my face. You know, mass strength would have actually been handy. I didn't think that through. I lost another weapon. Oh, my lord. Crap, I don't have any, like, really good ways of helping people out here. Well, why does it say roll? Oh, before you act. This is a before you act thing. Oh, Jesus, I don't even care about this. I didn't want to flip a card for that. God darn it. This is just the stupid damage, which doesn't make any difference to me at all. Let's get rid of the armor. Okay, this is the actual combat check. Oh my god, I'm losing everything. My lord. All my weapons and allies. Okay. Good times. So anyway, Harsk will now shoot an arrow. Definitely going to hang on to the Ring of Protection. Definitely going to hang on to my weapons. I guess we'll recharge that. And does this help me with my melee? Defeat a villain or henchman. Alright, Blessing of the Gods. Thank you very much for those 2 dice. And I guess you can do a rechargeable blessing to help out. 93%. I guess we'll do an Incendiary Cloud to secure this. Wow, that was close. Only 6 to spare there. Alright, and then we're going to close that location automatically. This is a bug. The wrong location just closed. That was a really weird bug. That was a really weird bug that just happened, because for some reason Sione triggered the closing animation for the garrison. Remember, the closing is that set aside any weapons and armors from the location, on closing, shuffle them back. That's what we saw. Everything that wasn't a weapon or a armor here got taken out and shuffled back in. So this place, is it closed? No, it's not showing up as closed. So it did the closing effect but didn't close it, which is actually a drawback because the henchman's not in here now, so we have to get through all 5 of these cards before we can close this place. That was really fucked up and weird. Not gonna lie. Yeah, don't know why I did that. Shit. Okay. Well, Amiri's up. What is Amiri trying to do? She's trying to go to the mountain peak, yes? She's way too far away to pull Sela over, unfortunately. But yes, going to the mountain peak seems like a pretty good plan. So let's go ahead and do that. And I suppose I'll just pop the lesser spyglass right off the bat. It's a bunch of monsters. Okay, do we have a scrying? We don't. It'd be nice to cast scrying and just be able to kill these damn things. But alas, that's just not happening. Wait, I'm being really dumb. This is stupid shit. I'm gonna resist 1 of the damage, but if this rolls really high, I could end up losing a whole bunch of cards. Which it did. God darn it, I'm continuing to play terribly. That's just very annoying. I should have waited until she had an armor, or Sione found a scrying. Alright, I definitely don't want to get rid of the Blessing of Gazra. I suppose I'll use a swipe. Fuck it, let's just do 91% odds. Alright. Why did I should have put the Cave Bear on top, if anything. So that I would have fought the easier monster first. Well, let's get out of here. So there's a Cave Bear on top of the mountain peak. Amiri will fight that next. I don't want to move anybody. I should have actually moved Harsk, maybe. Then he wouldn't have had to fight a bandit henchman. That would have been smart. Well, but since when do I do smart things, hey? Alright, let's do a lightning bolt. 92%. Alright, let's get that up to 97. Do you have your staff? You don't have your staff. Well, 97%. Whatever. Let's just do it. This was not a spell, which is good, because it means I get a free extra exploration. And I'm picking up an item. Oh, I still just love Scholar Ezrin. Such a good character alt. Love picking up those items and continuing to go. And we got a couple of hastes here, so we're gonna really breeze through this academy. Okay, well, all 5 spells in the academy, just not gonna happen. At least I rolled low on my 2d6, which is quite fortunate. That could have been very scary. But since that didn't happen, I'm happy to just do this. What do I want to do here? Do I want to use this Tehedron Medallion? Yeah, I'll use the medallion, that's fine. I mean, of course, the risk with that is that if I get Glorifexed, then I'm gonna really wish that I had the medallion. But I'm hoping that with my big hand size and fast drawing, I get the medallion back, but I didn't even recharge it. Alright then. Well, okay. Maybe I should have not used the medallion then. So let's pop the Maniac Mage. I want to keep the ring, definitely. You know what? Screw you, Eagle. I don't need that. Whatever. It's fine. Alright, so we destroy the Warden of Runes. And now let's see, we're getting some more orbs, which don't actually matter. Tough card to recharge. Oh yeah, because the warden, the scenario rule of making everything harder by 2d6 applies to my recharge checks. She's about to get dicked. All right, well, I don't think I can afford to spend blessings on this. Just to have her avoid taking damage. I mean, she does resist 2 of the damage. So yeah, we'll take just a Hail Mary here. Okay, that was the opposite of what I needed. And hopefully this rolls low and I can just resist most of it. Hey, okay, cool, I resisted all. Well, that makes up for the bad luck with a Miri earlier. Now let's Arcane up. Oh my god, am I an idiot? I'm a total fucking idiot. Jesus Christ, I just rolled that? That was the check to close the location. I definitely needed to play like a blessing on it to actually guarantee closing it. I cannot believe, what is wrong with me today? Why am I playing so bad? All right, so I'm gonna definitely use haste on Sela because I think that the value of the scouting is worth giving up the potential for an extra exploration. I'm not really that concerned about the extra exploration. To be honest, I should have revealed this robe before making that roll. And then I'm actually going to, let's see, I could move Harsk away. Maybe what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna end my turn and haste over to this place. And I can actually cast Augury there before Sela does her scouting. That way, it's more likely that, oh, I don't, what? Oh my god. Oh, because this is an armor. It's not an item. Oh, okay. I see how that works. It doesn't get picked up. I just forgot that Ezrin could ever have a card. I've never given Ezrin an armor card in my life. Let's cast Augury before I forget. All right, it could have been better. Could have been better, but at least it's a free exploration. And now Sela is not going to see that. That was the card on top, so Sela would have seen it, and then it would have wasted the scouting potential. So I'm gonna get teleport, which is not necessarily that useful. Auto recharge Augury, thanks to my robe. All right, and you're up. So I need to figure out if I need to actually go through and close that place. Is that actually worth it? Sure, let's do it. So it's all just a bunch of crap that I need to get through. Do I need to save the lizard? I mean, there is that one survival check, but it's not that relevant here. Let's just keep powering through. That's obviously not relevant. It's so weird that this triggered. I don't know why that triggered. It definitely makes things easier to just have these cards to get through. Well, I don't know. Is it easier? I mean, I don't have the henchman to fight to close the location, but the henchman is... And not having to fight a henchman is not actually a drawback, I don't think, in this scenario, because since I don't have to fight it, it means that, like, I don't... have to take that Glorifex power thing. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I'm gonna actually scry here after Amiri spent all that effort to kill one of the monsters, because at least there's another one on top and I can put it on the bottom. I wish I had the two nanometers of brain power that would have been needed to put that guy on top and have Amiri fight the monster that didn't have her hand wipe. But anyway, that's that. So Kira's up here. Let's get in there. Oh, Jesus, there's some tough-ass monsters. Such a high check. I'm gonna get rid of this spear, which is really behind the times. And Harsk is running out of things to shoot. So I'm gonna use her rechargeable blessing. And I guess we'll throw an orb down. So I don't mind throwing a card away to Makmurian's club because it will just get healed as I kill the monster. Thank you, Makmurian. Let's go ahead and pop this. Hopefully you can destroy a monster with it. Never lucky. Never, ever lucky. I never get to kill monsters with that charging golem. I should have revealed this robe and it would have let me recharge the Orb of Ice instead of losing it, but I'm bad at this game. Okay. So that was Kira's turn. Harsk is up, and I, for some reason, just elected to forego every opportunity I had to not have to fight this henchman. I don't really care if I fail because I can block it with the ring if I don't quite get it. Alright, so let's go ahead and explore. There's a hill giant. Jeez, alright, I'm gonna recharge for this one. Because I do actually want to make sure I kill it, and hopefully I can find another weapon. I did get through quite a lot. I did, like, you know, get through most of my cards. So I know now that the next thing is safe. So even if I don't have a weapon, which I don't, I can still explore, which is nice. We have some story going on over here. And now let's do some scouting. God darn it. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. All right. What is this? I haven't seen that before. Thessalonian Virtues. Oh, I want this one. Oh, it came in the thing instead of me finding it. Damn it. I mean, the odds of getting that are pretty darn small, but a man can dream. Oh, there's my cure that could have gotten back all these cards that ended up falling into the discard. That's awesome. All right, let's recharge the Merchant, because that's a garbage card. 71%, huh? All right, time to pop this orb. And it actually adds an extra die because this thing was vulnerable to fire. So she's taking a damage. Okay. That's fine. I guess I don't really want to discard this. Oh, wait. What? Combat or fire? Oh, hey, cool. One combat damage and one cold damage. Okay, so am I going to take another damage? I am. All right, well... Crud. I don't really want to get rid of any of these cards. These are all really good. It's my only weapon. Blessings, obviously, I don't want to get rid of. Shoot. Wait, hang on. I can actually match this blessing, can't I? Bury this card to automatically succeed at your check to close the location. God, that would be so good. That would be so good to do to bypass this thing. Oh, okay, I'm going to keep that Blessing of the Gods. All right. We're going to discard a Blessing of Pharasma. And I'm going to roll the... What the... Wait, why are we doing this? I just did that. Oh, it's Ezrin? Oh, because Ezrin's here. Oh, darn it. He's here. Ah, crud. Well, I don't think I need invisibility. And I guess I can recharge that to block the other damage. Okay, I'm gonna roll the dice here and try to see if I can fight the henchman and kill it this turn and take advantage of this special blessing I got for beating the 5th adventure deck on Legendary to bypass this really difficult closing check. Okay, it's a good thing I fought that monster first because the 5th card was the henchman. Oh my God. All right, this is, I'm gonna take another damage. But it's gotta be worth it. It's gotta be worth it to not have to make this check. Okay. So let's try recharging that. I can't believe that card is so good. To being able to recharge that, to do it more than once, it's just crazy. Ah, alas, I failed it. And yeah, I should get healed. I flipped a lot of my good stuff. So now I have to do this to fight the thing. And it's gonna be a tough fight, of course. All right. So the question is, what am I gonna discard to this Constitution damage? My weapon? Or the Greater Aid? Well, the Greater Aid gives me 2d6. This gives me a d10, a d8 plus 1. So much as it pains me, I'm gonna have to get rid of the Greater Aid. Nope, that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to fail this check. And then lose the Greater Aid. And then you... boy, this is a tough one. I guess I'm losing Teleport, although that might be a mistake later. We'll see. I can't use the Shock Glaive. Oh my God, he's immune to electricity. And okay, no, I can't discard it, but I can still reveal it. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, that would have been bad. But yes, the Greater Aid would have been bad. Oh, I lost my cure. Awesome. I just keep throwing away all my good stuff. Oh, brother. Okay, so let's recharge that. Let's bury this for a couple of dice. 93 doesn't quite make me feel secure. I suppose maybe now is the time to do a Wand of Enervation? No, we're so close. We're already at 93. Let's just use one of your rechargeable blessings. Make that 98. All right, kill that thing. And then to close this location... Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God, no. This is so bad. I'm so frustrated. Glorofex here chose this location to do his bullshit on, and I'm gonna lose a minimum of 2 cards, which means I'm gonna lose the Blessing of the Gods, which means I am gonna have to make this check, Strength or Melee 20, bare-fisted, in order to close the location. And as an extra bonus, Ezrin is gonna take that damage, so he's gonna be hand wiped before his turn. And, oh god, this just, I really went for it, and it wasn't good. So he's hand wiped, she's hand wiped, they both need healing. Both of her healing cards are in the discard pile. He's lost his Robe of Runes. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain because Ezrin was there, which means that the number of locations was smaller than usual. So it was more likely than usual that that location would get chosen. But I'm still gonna complain. Well, we gotta throw everything at this. I mean, I just don't have a choice. Since I'm here, okay, 96% is just gonna have to do it. And close this place off. Oh god, that was terrible. So I lost a lot of resources there, and Sela lost both of her healing spells, and pretty much her entire hand and deck, let's be real for a second. So she's gotta get some healing. I don't know how I'm ever gonna get her up to Kira for healing, though. I guess she might, you know what, I think she has to do this. She's just gonna have to Poog for healing. And she got maximum healing out of it, so cool. That's actually quite helpful. Anyway, it's Miri's turn. She's going back to the mountain peak, I guess, to try to close that place. Oh, man, how is everything so terrible? All right, here's a pit trap. 72% doesn't really fill me with confidence. All right, I guess you can recharge one of your blessings to make that 95%. Oh my god, that was way too close. Whew. Okay, so we'll explore again. The fuck is this shit? Okay. This does not go away on its own. Dexterity stealth is not gonna happen. I cannot afford to spend the resources needed to make that happen. Can I? You know what? We're gonna go for it. Here's 2 dice. Here's 2 more dice. 69%. All right. Here we go. 90% odds. This just has to work. Okay. So let's just get rid of this thing. Spending all of my resources. You know what? I kind of wish that I had taken with Sela that one power feat that lets her do healing. Because Jesus Christ, she needs a lot of healing for some reason here. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the mountain peak. I will discard some weapons. I really should have moved Harsk over. Why didn't I? So he doesn't have to fight a bandit henchman. When he doesn't have any frickin'... God, he doesn't even have any weapons in his hand. God. Alright, well, let's take a look at the rules here. What's the rule? When you encounter... If the number of henchmen that have been defeated... Okay, so it's... You have to defeat 6. Well, we've only defeated 3, yep, so I have to defeat a few more. Alright, well this is actually quite convenient because Ezrin doesn't have any cards, but this is fine because this bug means he's not actually doing anything useful with his life. And he's just getting through one of the cards. Okay, great. Now she's up. Papa Xantus. I should really save that for Ezrin. I should just give it to him. Yeah, let's just give Xantus to Ezrin and have him heal some of himself. Because he really needs it. Of course, he gets the minimum amount, but what are you going to do? So, can she defeat a bandit henchman? Yes, she can. So let's get rid of this. This is actually a really good weapon. It's a Dex 6 weapon, but I obviously don't have the resources to spare to make a check for 2d4, using a d4 strength to pick up a hard weapon. Okay, this is fine. Finally get a little bit of luck. So he's hitting Kira, who has 2 defenses, the Elemental Body MVP and the Sahedron Medallion. Let's use the Sahedron Medallion first, I guess. I don't know if it really makes sense what order I choose to use those resources in. Nice, just barely recharge the medallion. Okay, let's do that. Gotta recharge a card. Let's recharge, I guess, the lesser of my 2 combat spells here. Do the Poison Blast. And I don't think I need to go crazy here because this garrison is empty. So I am just gonna roll my 96% odds. And if I fail, it's not the end of the world. Okay. So, close that for real this time. And now Kira's up. Let's take a look at what the hell's going on. We've closed I've defeated 3 henchmen? Yes, 3 henchmen have been defeated. So I have to defeat 3 more henchmen. And God, actually, that is kind of a problem that I didn't find a henchman here, isn't it? Because I have to actually find 3 more henchmen, and then the 4th before I can even attack the villain. So we gotta really hurry up here. We're down to half time. Well, nothing I can do. I just gotta explore and go for it. 1d6 your arcane knowledge of divine, and then this is a spyglass effect. Not worth it. Letting it go. Letting it go. I'm actually gonna do some strategic discarding here because she's got way too much weaponry. I don't need all this stuff. Get some more blessings. Major cure is good if I can get them to be reunited. This is really stupid. Why didn't I move Harsk over? I had the opportunity to move him over. I could have moved him over. I didn't. All right, let's go ahead and recharge away the Sage. This thing can block 5 damage. God darn it. All right. Hopefully between the Ring of Protection and this, I can get rid of all the damage. So we can do this. And then I can bury it. And I still have to discard my ring. Oh my god. I should have really moved Harsk over when Amiri stepped back from the mountain peak. Why on earth did I just like not click on his portrait? Okay. So, that just happened. And we're done. Here at the guard tower. Alright, headband of garbage. So, at least Harsk can continue to explore and not have to worry about having a weapon. Sela is up and can get nowhere useful. Awesome, so she's just wasting her turn. That's fantastic. Okay, next up then, I guess we'll just end the turn. Amiri is up, and I suppose she should really continue working on this mountain peak. So let's get over there, and I'm gonna remember to pull Harsk away this time. Fortress Shield is a shield. It is a Dex 6. Recharged. All damage dealt to you to 0. Oh, interesting. But wait a minute. This is just an armor. I mean, how's that different from an armor? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. If I wanted to be able to bury a thing to block all the damage... Oh, it discards instead of being buried. Right, okay. I guess that's what it is. Alright. Well, anyway. Necklace of Fireballs. Cool. Don't care. I don't think I can afford to spend these blessings to explore. So I'm gonna actually make a strategic retreat. I'm going to actually, for real dog this time, pull Harsk away. And I'm gonna get rid of my unneeded weapon here. I wanna try to get more blessings because the party needs them. Holy Candle, also good. All right, let's go here. And I suppose, can I make a strength check? Maybe. This is actually interesting. So if I pick this up, I do get an extra exploration. But then I don't get to take back the Holy Candle that Amiri's going to banish for extra time. And this is not a card that's worth keeping, so it's just going to be a garbage card in my deck. All right, I'm going to take the roll then. I'm just not going to do anything. If I get it, I get an extra explore. If I don't get it, that's fine. All right, so I guess we're exploring then. Flask of Shock. This I will go for. Monkey, give me that flask, which gives me an extra exploration. And there's the Warden. Alrighty. So, things are a little bit harder. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot. This strength check, Ezrin, is only a D4, not a D6. Well, we're just gonna have to spend some blessings then, aren't we, folks? We're just gonna frickin' have to. Let's get rid of this. Actually, let me think. I guess I don't really need... Yeah, I don't think I need that headband. So what I'm gonna do here... Wait, why can't I do this? Oh, right, I need to spend a spell, play a spell first, right? So we're gonna play Disintegrate. And then recharge the Pyromaniac. 89, I guess I don't really need to use that. Since I'm already at 89% and Harsk can just shoot a tunic. Yeah, there we go. But I really shouldn't have had Ezrin go on his rampage here because he is not very good at closing that. And if I had rolled high on that scenario power, I would have been in really bad shape. Okay, so there's Glorifix. He's hitting Amiri. Would finally get a little bit lucky because Amiri can block some of the damage and use armor on the rest of it. Alright. This is electricity damage. I don't think either of these works for electricity, unfortunately. Combat or fire. So, yep. I guess we're gonna go ahead and banish that. Oh, wait. She's not proficient with heavy armor. I guess I'm gonna bury that then, instead of banishing the Goblin Plate. Maybe she shouldn't have the Goblin Plate. Wait, he has a D6 strength? Oh, he does have a D6 strength. It's a D4 that's dexterity. Okay, perfect. Well, that's fine. Then I don't regret my decisions. All right, anybody got something that can actually help me? Well, this is a rechargeable one. That, nope. I guess this is the time for greater aid. 97%, not good enough. We need to close this place. So there's a rechargeable blessing, make it 99, and I might have needed that. Oh my god, that was a lot of shit. All right, what's this guard tower? You may banish a card to draw a random new ally. I definitely don't want to do that because I banished a Mako and I want to get back one of those lizards, so I don't want to do that. Okay. Wait a minute, hang on, I don't want to do this. I want to just use my Troubadour, I think, to make this recharge check. Because I'm trying not to lose all my cards. I'm going to now stride Sela over here so that she can get to work. Oh man, there's two people though. There's Sione and Sela. Only one of whom can actually do anything. Alright, well, we'll do Sela. And I guess that means that Sione's going to lose a turn, tragically. But I think Sela's all in all more useful because she's got that scouting potential, and I might need the extra time. Oh, hey, there's haste, just in the nick of not enough time. All right, so we've defeated 4 henchmen, so I need to find 3 more henchmen. I have to find all the henchmen? Is that really true? But there's 8 locations. I get that one of them got closed by a bug. So 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th. Yeah, I guess that's how it works. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, then we're done with there. Kira's still just plugging along over here. Can she cure somebody? No, she wants to cure Sela, but they cannot connect. So I guess she's just going to keep on chugging away through this. Man. Alright, we need to explore another time. Hey, there's the Warden of Runes. Very nice. Alright, I think she can do this. Again, I've been lucky, though. I have to admit, I've been very lucky rolling a little low on those 2d6s. If those had all been, like, 11s instead of 3s, I would have been in rough shape. Alright, so I'm going to take this damage. It's fine. This is unfortunately not electricity resistance. But that's okay. Alright, let's do that. Let's get rid of... Wait a minute, hold on. Maybe I actually want to use this. Oh, it's only a villain, not a henchman. Okay, I don't think she's going to be fighting the villain, so we'll just discard this for the extra die. Horse, quill, shoot. This useless crown of charisma. I have way too many bows. Let's shoot a bow. This is a giant, so let's get an extra d8 plus 1. There we go. Kind of close. Man, that d8 from Harsk might have made the difference. Alright, she heals a card. We're going to close. Okay, this is actually really good that Kira's location got chosen because she's got this elemental body that I chose. So she can block all the damage with a spell. All the damage. Very good. Blorp. And I wouldn't mind recharging that. It's not going to happen, though. Mew. And we got to fight this henchman. So here, I'm going to recharge away the blessing. I do want to cure myself when this is done. I do not want to discard a card this time. Harsk. You can shoot a healing poultice. You can... Oh, I don't need anything more. Alright, we're good. Heal a card with the club. And so now, I'll just cast Major Cure on myself to heal essentially a d4 plus 2. So Kira's in really good shape. Sela is not in very good shape. But Sela, I guess, maybe could get by without healing. We just need to get through these henchmen and find that villain. All right, lots of blessings, which I'm happy about. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna Spyglass. Corrosive Storm. I believe this is one of those unusable spells. Yeah, each other character is dealt 1 acid damage. Ah, so annoying. Yeah, I can't use that. So, do I want to fight this mammoth? Is the question. Sure, I'll fight the mammoth. That's fine. Let's recharge that crossbow to kill the mammoth. And then, tragically, well, you know what? Let's go for it. It's a bit of a risk, losing my last weapon. But let's just get through this storm. I'm not going to ever use it. And so now I can pop this Revelation Quill and have a 5 out of 9 chance of getting to the henchman in this location. So, well, I don't have to do it there, do I? I could do it here and have a guarantee. Yeah, let's do it there. Let's get the guarantee. Ah, it was the top one. Awesome. Okay, definitely don't want any of this crap, so we'll just leave the henchman on top. Fine. Here we'll scout. It's a charm person, which I don't want to use because I don't want to get an ally. Alright. Sela is up. So, does she want to fight the henchman and close the mountain peak? I guess she probably doesn't. Maybe I'm just better off going here and failing to pick up charm person. Let Amiri go to the mountain peak. She's better at closing it. She's also better at fighting. I am going to switch to Arcane because I don't actually want this spell. And then I think, should I explore again? Sure, I don't need both of these armors. Let's explore again. Werewolf, of course. I got a reroll on this. That'll be enough. Okay, so we're done. The scout. Ugh, that's annoying. So this thing is a big ol' honkin' pain. You definitely need to defeat that. Oh, she actually got a cure back. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yes, please cure yourself. For almost the lowest amount possible. Now, the question is, does Amiri need to spend that holy candle? I really wish I could remember if I had found any items in this scenario. Oh, I did. I found that stupid headband of intelligence. So I don't want to use the holy candle if I don't have to. So what I'm going to do here is say that I'm done. Whose turn is it? Is it Amiri's turn? Oh, it's Amiri's turn. Oh, yeah. Amiri needs to go here. I guess you just have to fight all the henchmen if it bugs out on you and one of the henchmen gets skipped. That's just how it works. Okay. So there's the Warden of Runes. Amiri resists the damage. We got a high roll, but that's okay. I do have my best person on the job. So let's fail the Constitution check. Resist the damage. Play my weapon. Bury my armor. Harsk can shoot an arrow. And we're up to 73%. Is this the time to use the Wand of Enervation? Not necessarily. I think with these rechargeable blessings, I should be fine. Yeah, we're good. We're good. 98%, yeah. We're fine. Though I'm pretty sure I have failed that in this video series more than once. So let's recharge. Okay, so now Glorofex is going to attack somebody. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Amiri. Wait a minute. Why am I fighting the... Oh, right, because I haven't started closing the location yet. Right, yes, okay. So, the moment of truth is upon me here. Can I bury the holy candle to secure this combat check? You know what? No, screw it. I'm gonna use the Wand of Enervation right here. For minimum value, of course. Now, I think I can avoid using my Rage Against the Machine power here, and that would then enable me to use it. That would let me use it to close the location. And then this is a rechargeable blessing. So yeah. Wait, did I already do that? I thought I did that. Am I going crazy here, people? Did I make 2 combat checks against that henchman or not? I don't know. Well, anyway, let's recharge all the blessings. Okay, close the location. So now Glorifex comes up, and it's frickin' Amiri. God damn it. Ah. This sucks. Well, I just have to hope that D4 doesn't roll maximum, because even with a resistance of 1, I might end up getting hand wiped. And if I get hand wiped, then I don't have a card to bury to make the survival check. Luckily, that didn't happen. So I gotta discard one more card. I guess it's gonna be this. So now for this rather hard survival check, we bury the Holy Candle and we play this Unity of Shellen. Finally, it should give me 3 dice? What? Oh, it's by another character. Oh, God. Ah, so close. And yet, not there. So damn close. Okay, so we close this place off. There's one more place left. Someone's gonna have to find the henchman there, and then instead of the henchman, they will fight the villain. I guess it worked out kind of weird, because, like, every place is just closed. There was no temp closing here. All right, it's a trap spell book. I mean, whatever. Ezrin's up. Yep, he is the person I want taking care of this trapped spell book, so that's fine. Let's do that. It's an arcane check here. What is this? Wisdom. Ah, yeah, so that would have to make it a wisdom check. That's obviously not good. This is to defeat a villain or henchman. Not good. All right. I guess we'll do guidance. And then we'll pop your Pharasma. Like that. So I get a couple of spells. Maybe I'll get something good. I'm not honestly really even sure what to expect. I do know that this improved guidance is kind of not holding up very well, considering I have another guidance that has 2d6. Just getting +3 is kind of lame. But anyway, so there's the trap spell book. I get what now? Oh, consecration and invoke. Well, this would be good, except I don't have any blessings. Ezrin has no blessings, and he's never getting another turn. So he's never going to get to use consecration, and I don't have a merchant to give it to somebody else, so that's worthless. And then this is... Oh, that's really good. Wait a minute, though. I could use this now, or I could save it and have it... No, fuck it. I'm using it now. Let's banish it. I don't care. I don't care. I need that time. All right. So now... What am I going to do? I think I'm going to just discard Consecration because I literally cannot possibly use it. Well, I could now that there's 8 turns left. I could, but no, we should be fine just like this. So let's not get the Archer. And then let's do Haste. Sacred Killer. Another Haste. Nice. Okay, so I can go again. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pick up the Sacred Killer. No, not even close. So we'll just let him go. Hey, it wasn't that good anyways. At this point, yeah, let's just use Haste. And there's the Henchman. So if it hadn't been the Henchman, I would have then auguried on the last 3 cards in the deck to, for sure, find the Henchman. I just didn't want to have the Henchman be on the bottom and augury and then just like have it get shuffled for no reason. Okay, so with this Warden, I rolled minimum. That's quite fortunate. I'm not going to fight him, though, right? I'm not going to fight him, because according to the rules, if the Henchman... when you encounter a Henchman, if the number of Henchmen that have been defeated is equal to the number of players, banish it. Yeah, so I should be fighting the villain now, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, it worked. I was a little bit scared for a second there, but it came through for me. Came through. I would actually be better off having Ezrin not be the one fighting the villain, because Ezrin with the Staff of Hungry Shadows can actually help other people better than he can help himself. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the Medusa Mask to stick Glorifax on top here and just end my turn. And do I want to fight him with Sayoni? I most certainly do not. But I'll move her here so she can use the Flask of Force in the final battle. All right, so that's that. Kira is up. She can come over and she can fight the villain, I suppose. Although I don't really see the point of that. Let's just go ahead and do this. Heal Sela a bunch. And then I'm going to just discard all of my stuff except for the Sahedron Medallion, so I can get some more blessings and things to help people out. Harsk needs to move away from here so that he can shoot arrows and things. Let's take a peek. I just want to make sure the villain's on top, that there wasn't any bugs. Good. Now for the optional discards, he doesn't need this. He doesn't need that. Actually, keeping that axe was a mistake as well. And then Sela, I suppose she could fight it, but I'm going to get a higher result on my roll if Amiri does the fighting. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of her weapons while keeping her blessings. And then have my barbarian come on in there to do the job. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, Miri's almost dead. How did Amiri almost die? What the heck happened? Amiri, girl, what's going on with you? Anyway, let's cast Strength on Amiri. I don't know if that'll actually stick. It often doesn't. But there's Glorofeax. So we're going to counter him. Alright. Oh, Amiri doesn't have any armor. Oh my god, she doesn't have any armor. Okay. That's good. That's real good. I really messed that up. I think it's still fine. I mean, she can beat him up with her fists if she needs to. What the? Oh, wow. I guess the... Aren't they at the same location? Well, you know what? Whatever. I'm done trying to understand what's happening in this game. So anyway, there's that. There's that. Is this... What? Okay. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. But, yeah. So, that's that, folks. That's what's happening. Throw the blessings on. Let's do a sunburst. And, oh, so the strength did stay out front. Good. And then let's bury the Lamish too. For 3 dice! Yeah! Finally got it to work. Another character at your location getting that extra die. Awesome. Oh, I'm not going to do the Staff of Hungry Shadows after all, because it would have to... It only lowers the thing. It doesn't actually increase the number at the end. Oh, I forgot to rage. Okay, it won somehow. I won. Wow. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been another edition of Papa Boris's Dumpster Fire on Wheels. I hope you enjoyed it. And now, let's do some dithering around. Please like and or subscribe or stick around. I don't care. Let's just do some shit. What are we picking some shit? Okay, so definitely don't want allies. Because I want to get those lizards. So let's look for weapons and spells. Weapons and spells. We'll have the weapon people take weapons. Ooh, it's not that good. Great. It looks good because it's like from Adventure Deck 5, but it's not actually. Alright. And that is just terrible. Alright, Ezrin, can you take a spell, please? And Fervor. Discard this card to explore. During this exploration, add 1d6 to your checks. That's like a divine version of haste. That's a keeper. Cool. Toxic Cloud is not a keeper. And Detect Evil is most assuredly not a keeper. Alright, so... Longsword +1. I don't think Longsword +1 is gonna make the cut. Let's see what the frig is going on. Am I gonna keep that Keen Scythe? 2d4 +2. It just doesn't seem that good. I mean, it's better than a d10 +1. It's a 7 versus... Okay, fine. We'll do it. We have an extra blessing. I guess... these are all actually pretty darn good blessings. I guess maybe the Yabba Dabba Doo can go to someone else. You have an extra weapon, which is this garbage. And I'm kind of happy with all your weapons, I gotta tell you. Alright, Ezrin. That should go to somebody. And that should go to somebody. He's got an extra item. Right, because he picked up this Flask of Shock. Okay. Papazantis belongs to Sione. Let's give that back to her. She's got Toxic Cloud, which is not good. Okay, so I think we can make some significant cuts here. Improved Guidance has outlived its usefulness. I'm going to take Consecration for some extra turns. I mean, it does kind of suck that you're burying them from your discard, so you can't heal them. But it's just a one-time use, that's fine. And then Strength is really behind the times. So I'll take Fervor instead. Harsk needs an ally. He has an extra weapon. Alright. Am I forgetting anything? Well, is there any bad blessings I might want to take Yabba Dabba Doo in place of? It's a tough one. I do like the Blessings of the Gods. I haven't had that many opportunities to use Yabba Dabba Dingle Dongle. The Dexterity ones are kind of handy. Norgurgerberg is acquiring a boon. You know what? This is what I actually don't need. I don't need that one to acquire the boon. That's fine. So now let's banish everything. Oh, Flask of Shock. Shoot. Did I want to keep that? Whatever. Well, no, I am going to keep this. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to hang on to it. I'm sure there's some junky item somewhere. Even if the person ends up banishing it, I think it's still worth it. Now, what we need to do here is take that lizard. Where the hell are you? So I ended up getting 2 of the lizards, which is pretty good. Clockwork Librarian. Yeah, that's a fun-looking card, but it's not actually worth it. There's a bear, an Ataxian. Okay. There's a bear. Okay, so I guess the lizard was in the... Oh, there's Charmed Red Dragon. I love these. God, there's so many allies that I love. 2d8 to acquire an item. Defeat a barrier. Okay, that's a little bit fancy. Okay, that's whatever. There's more than one lizard in the box, isn't there? I mean, isn't there? I thought I remember in my last playthrough there being more than one. Okay. I didn't see it. So the lizard, yep, it's a deck 4 ally, but is there really only one of them? Am I just blind? No, there's no way I could possibly miss a giant lizard. All right, so I guess we're taking a Charmed Red Dragon then for funsies. For some reason, we're sure that there was more than one lizard, but I mean, it is a really good ally, so I don't blame Obsidian for only making one of it. It's not an original card. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and/or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.